The March 4th event for the Oklahoma Sooners have gotten very interesting as consensus 5-star defensive end out of Missouri has decided that he's pulling up. But he also set a date to go visit Colorado as he just got an offer recently. And another local player here in Oklahoma is going to make that March 4th event in Norman. Let's talk about him coming up here in about 10 seconds. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jay here with Unfair Sports, where we take a pensive approach to the sports conversation. And in this video, we're going to chop it up about the March 4th event in Norman. Williams Nwaneri is going to make his visit, as well as head to Colorado for their spring game, the Black and Gold game in April. And I want to talk about him and the battle between the Sooners and the Buffs, as well as a local athlete, Miko Levine, who will be at the March 4th event as well out of Millwood High School. So let's talk about him. But before we do that, hop in the comments, let your boy know. I know you've seen videos flying about Williams Nwaneri over the last few days, so let me know what you think about him. Do you think you got the chance, Sooners? Buffs, you think you can come in and try to snatch him up? We would love to hear what your thoughts on. If you're new to the channel, hit that like, subscribe, and the bell notification. We are almost there at 8,000 subs, so I appreciate all the love and support. More videos are going to be rolling out. We're going to go through some crystal ball predictions. We're going to go through some of these 24 athletes as we have closed the chapter of the 2023 class. That book is done. We are focused on the new talent as the new rankings start to come out. And so let's jump in and talk about Williams Nwaneri, who is a beast out of Lee Summit. So consensus 5-star, ranked roughly in the top 15 in the nation, considered either number 1 or number 2 by all the databases in the state of Missouri. So we're bringing another defensive end out here that's 6'6", about 250, that's going to battle PJ Adebayo for one of the best defensive ends to ever come out of Missouri. And so that's kind of one thing that Oklahoma has in its favor, is that Williams, from up there, and PJ Adebayo as well. And then Nwaneri also played with Caden Green, who is a current offensive tackle at Oklahoma. So they know each other well. There's a good chance that we can make a nice little roommate setup and they can convince him to come on down and grow with the Sooners. But Coach Prime and staff up there in Buffalo with Nick Williams, they're not playing. They're going after this talent. He's a 5-star. He's one that you want. He's a cornerstone at the edge, someone that you can build off of and grow with. And so it's fascinating watching this. As you can see the film that's been rolling behind me, I'm intrigued to see if what really weighs in on him. Now, based upon the reports that I've read about him, especially Steve Wiltfong over 24/7 made mention, he's been to Oklahoma a few times. He's already visited Tennessee. He's gone out to some of the bigger schools. And so since he's made some visits to Oklahoma already, him coming back on March 4th is huge because it just gives the Sooners an opportunity to continue that sales pitch of growing with this team. And now Colorado and Coach Prime and staff and Nick Williams coming in, they're going to have to be able to show him some crazy stuff to me to win this battle. I don't see this one going in the favor of the Buffs right now, my current prediction, because Nwaneri is such a low-key player, just like PJ Adebayo, got a strong support cast around him, and he's really low-key with everything. I can see the Sooners winning this one out, especially once we see how PJ plays this coming season. But the expectation is that Nwaneri will have his top 10 by the end of the month, and he'll have his commitment this summer. That way he can go into his senior year, focus on football, and come potentially in the spring next year to get his early training in. I don't know. I've seen some things on Missouri and potentially Kansas trying to come in and have a play because they're local. Which they should. You should always try to win your local talent. But I think Oklahoma can swing this for the second straight year and pull out another top Missouri player to the team. So we'll see how that goes. Buffs fans, don't trip. There's a lot of talent that Coach Prime is going after. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities for you all to win some really solid players and continue that growth and potential out there. But Sooner fans, man, y'all should be stoked about this. I think Nwaneri is another game-changing player. I mean, at 6'6", 250, that's a man, baby. That's a man. And seeing his film and the way he's throwing folks around, there's a great chance that he could do some special stuff in Norman. So hop in the comments, let your boy know what your thoughts are. We're going to jump right in from here on another player in Oklahoma that's headed out to the weekend event of March 4th, which is Miko, I think it's Miko Tank Lavine. He is a running back, linebacker, athlete out of Millwood High School. I saw in a post that as a freshman, he was 6'1", 200 pounds. And right now he's listing himself as 6'3", 210. Running back, defensive end, linebacker. Right now he's considered a 3-star, but he's not really ranked in the databases yet. So still getting evaluated as the 24 class is still coming into fruition. But this kiddo's big. Like, big. He's a big boy. And so I think that this is, if you're going to win some local talent at this size that's got that skill set that you could potentially bring in, make some noise. He'd be nice at linebacker. We could use some additional depth at that size, potentially speed. Whew. I'm stoked to see what he could potentially do. But as of right now, he is just now really getting looked at by all of the databases or whatnot. So we don't know what he's going to turn out to be. He could be a high riser. A lot of people are jumping on him. He's considered a linebacker, so I'm saying athlete just to make life easy for all of us, but he's rising. People are recognizing him, and I think that there's a chance that the Sooners could try to swoop in and get him once he comes for the March 4th event and really shows out. So I don't know what y'all think, but I can tell you this. I'm stoked to see what the Sooners can pull out when it comes to young Tank and see if he can go out there and be another show-stopping player for the Sooners. So Sooner fans, hop in the comments, let your boy know what's your thoughts on this young man. Is there any other players in Oklahoma you guys want to see besides the big name ones? We already know about Sims and Stoney or whatnot, but some of these unknowns, I want to see some film on them and talk about them and kind of, do my fan perspective evaluation, because I'm not an evaluator. I just like looking at stuff as fans, just like y'all do. So let me know in the comments if you got any particular players you want me to see. I will gladly go find their film. If you got a link, drop the link, watch their film, and we can talk about them a little bit more. If you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe, and the bell notification. I appreciate y'all pulling up as usual. Like I said, more videos are going to be dropping. This is the dead period. So we're going to talk about some of the prospects, some of the crystal balls. We're going to talk about some of the offers that we've put out there and see who we can win. And so I'll have a video probably coming out a little bit later today, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Outside of that, some other videos are right here. Check them out. Peace.